Hi, my name is Jimena Cervantes. I'm a digital art student in the University of Guanajuato. Suicide, it's a public health problem, and we need to talk about this. The main objective in this virtual reality experience is to prevent. We need to talk about how to do it, how to notice, and what to do if we confront a suicide related situation or we know someone that is passing through this. There are clues everywhere. And to complement the narrative of Sentinella, well, that's the name we gave it to our app, we created a function called Sentinel mode. It can be turned on and you can notice some things that are not visible in the normal mode. And how you get to this? Well, you have to grab a pair of glasses and you need to use it. You can turn off or you can turn on. And well, we want to show those inner feelings that the people affected want to express, but they cannot put them into words and they use other media, like, for example, art, music, writing, or even photography. There are a lot of ways to show um, deep feelings, and we can notice we can be someone to help. We intend to let the user explore, interact, hear audios, read notes, and other things that are important to complement the history of this project. And we will make it with this Sentinel mode. We implemented this because it is easy to understand and it's intended for young people or even older. um, Older people can use it because it's not hard, so why not? As you can see, you can be a sentinel. It is not hard. You just need to pay attention to every little detail.
A key component of Sentinella is its character design. This story is built around a group of adolescent characters whose personalities and creative behaviors are inspired by different artistic language from the 20th century. These inspirations are not biographical representations, but emotional and thematic interpretations of artistic work. The first one we have is Alexa Pinedo. She is inspired by the poetry of Alejandra Pizarnik. She is an introspective character who expresses herself through writing. Her posture, expressions, and personal works reflect vulnerability, silence, and inner conflicts. Diana Araujo is the second one we have, and she draws inspiration from the photographic work of Diane Arbus. She appears extroverted and socially active, documenting her surroundings through photography. However, her preferences for black and white image suggests a more complex emotional landscape beneath the surface. Next, we have Konrad Kovian. He references the emotional intensity found in the music of Kurt Cobain. As a student, he struggles to balance institutional structure with personal identity, using songwriting and music as a way to process feelings of alienation. And finally, we have Ruben Villas. He is inspired by the performative energy of Robin Williams. He is expressive, humorous, and constantly engaged in making others laugh. At the same time, his character reflects the contrast between public joy and private emotional difficulty. These characters are designed to emphasize that emotional distress does not present itself on a single way. Sentinella avoids romanticizing suffering or depicting suicide itself, focusing instead of awareness, empathy, and ethical representation. Ultimately, the goal of this project is simple but urgent: to teach players to pay attention. Sometimes prevention begins with noticing a joke, a drawing, a song, or a sudden change in behavior. And we firmly believe that anyone can be a sentinel.